Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and welcome back. My name is Zaria Ray Lee. Hold on. Why do I have these headphones in? Because let me make sure I'm really up and close with y'all here today, okay? Make sure my volume is heard. Because I didn't even check the audio to yesterday's and I used headphones. So, today is day 11. We're officially over 1/3 of the way into this 30-day journaling challenge. Can you believe that? Because I feel like I just started 3 days ago, maybe four, maybe five, but it's been 11 already. If you haven't done days 1 through 10, please stop and go back to the day that you didn't do because do them in order. That's how they're supposed to be done for you to be able to get the most out of this challenge to reset your mind so you can reset your life. Okay. Now, we always start off, or not always, but we usually start off with daily statements just to help us get into the mood, but we always do them. Whether it's beginning, middle, or end, we're always going to do those daily statements because they're impactful. And I'm here to show you today with our final sort of uh, learning lesson about these journaling analysis processes. Okay. If you haven't downloaded the free digital workbook already to follow along and to actually have pages for yourself to fill out, I don't know why you haven't done that yet because the link is right there in the description. It's right there. It's available right now. You can do that. So, we're going to be using the fourth analysis version inside of this workbook today, and it is a continuation of analysis version 3 at the end, but it really is built to just help you actually come up with those daily affirmation statements that are really targeted based on the intrusive thoughts or limiting beliefs that you may have had and that may have been in the foundations of your thinking when all of those things were set. And through your prompt answer is how you find all of those things with analysis version 2 and 3. Okay, so it's all about doing those analysis versions to actually dive deeper and start to get the understanding of what shadow work can actually do for you and the deep parts of you. Starting to acknowledge the deep parts of you and understanding who you are so that you can just be you. Okay? We can take off all the other stuff, all the other worldly perceptions that have come onto us since we've had all of our experiences in life, all of the nurtured beliefs that have been put into us that don't serve us, but they may have served the people before us. That we're getting rid of all of those. We're getting rid of all of that. But you have to use yourself, the knowledge about yourself to get there. Okay. So, daily appreciation, affirmation statement, and gratitude today. Okay. And I actually want to do those after we do our journaling prompt just to show you exactly how it is here. So, you can literally download it for free, print it out at home for free in black and white if you even want to. But you can also purchase it and it will be shipped to you just like that. It will take, a few days. It's going to take some time to get to you. But if you want it instantly right now, you can download it for free. Okay? All right. So, into our prompt. Yeah, we're going to go into our prompt. We're going to write it down. We're going to talk about the analysis, break that down, and then we're going to go straight into building up those daily statements. Okay, they're going to be really targeted today, and I want you to really focus on making your own. Don't just follow along. Okay, make your own based on your prompts today. Okay, here is the day 11 reset my life 30-day journaling challenge prompt. Okay, in what ways do I compare myself or my life to others? How does this influence my thinking and actions when I do? Okay, so let's just write that down, everybody, and digest what's going on. In what ways do I, like I said, I complete this challenge with y'all in real time. I'm here writing the question down for myself. my life to others. How does this influence my thinking? Influence my thinking and actions when I do. Okay, so hopefully everyone's gotten their journaling prompts written down already. And as always, you can still complete this 30-day challenge on the website as a full like mini course. It'll walk you through, send you prompts to your phone or your email so that you can actually do it every single day. Or you can even just follow along on the Instagram channel, which is a day or two behind the live streams sessions. So you'll be getting the prompts, but you'll get them kind of a day or so after the live stream is up. But here we go. Okay. I want to just take in the prompt for myself one more time, and then we'll go ahead and take it off the screen. Okay. In what ways do I compare myself or any, oh, myself or my life to others? How does this influence my thinking and actions when I do? Okay. So for me, I will say, because it's important to note, um, maybe what aspect of your life you immediately think about. Okay. So I would say for me, the first thing I thought was how I spend my time. Okay. How I spend my time. That was my first thought. Ways that I compare myself and my life to others. How I spend my time. How I choose to spend my energy. Within that, maybe an aspect of my life that I could sort of categorize those in are personal. I would say those go inside personal. If maybe the first thought that I had was how I spend my money, I would have said that goes within finances, like the aspect of my life. And it's important to really note these aspects of life because we're going to be working up to your own 30 30-minute, you can make it however long you want, but your own meditation guided affirmation session that you can create based on all of the affirmations that you've compiled over the last 10 days and the next, what, 20 days? So you'll be able to create your own targeted meditations and affirmations, these mantras that you can use daily based on all of this work that you're doing for yourself. And they are going to literally help you just start to think differently, move differently, believe in yourself differently. Okay. But we have to understand what aspect of life is really at the forefront for you right now. For me right now, it's my personal and natural ways of moving. My personal and natural ways of moving. My personal needs or my um how else would I describe it? Just personal. That's what's happening with me in my life right now. I'm focusing on the personal aspects of my life to enhance my life because that's what's been popping up over and over as I've answered my journaling prompts. Um so making sure that when I do my affirmations at the end of the month, I talk about the aspect, that specific aspect of my life and relate it all to the personal. That's what's going to also really help. So, definitely thinking about the concept or themes that are just coming up regularly in your journaling is also very helpful when it comes to analysis version 4. So, we're going to go ahead and jump into the workbook with this. As I'm giving you guys sort of my journaling answer out loud. First, let me go ahead and get some water, okay? This is a few pages inside of the journaling workbook. If you still haven't downloaded, you want to see what goes on. That's a whole table of contents right there. And it also comes with 7 different journaling prompts you can use to try out this journaling workbook, journaling analysis process. But you can always just follow along with any journaling prompt you have, just like we're doing today. We did yesterday, and on day 9, and on day 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, those days we've been breaking down the analysis workbook sort of process, the journaling analysis process. Okay. And just a reminder, analysis 1 is creating questions and prompts to gain more clarity. It's an optional analysis that you do if you just need a little bit more clarity, or you feel like you didn't really get everything you could have out of your prompt, but you answered it already. You can always do this again. So, analysis 2 is where you ask why to your answers of the prompt 7 different times. 7. 7 bare minimum. You could go even further if you really want to, but 7 bare minimum, okay? And if you want to know why, make sure you rewatch day 9, or day 8, actually, day 8. Oh, that might have been day 9. Yeah, day 9. Okay, so analysis version 3. Oh, where did we go? There we go. Analysis version 3 is where you start to actually identify where you started having certain feelings, what feelings are arising when you're writing your journaling prompts. And this is where you start to see how your inner child can connect to who you are now, how the lessons that you learned as a child have set the foundations for who you are now and the actions you choose. This is that time. This is the analysis that really starts diving in deep. But you can't get there all the way until you answer analysis version 2. So you have to do analysis version 2. It's contingent upon being able to actually dive deep with analysis version 3. Okay. Now, once you get to 4, that's what we're on today. I'm here to show you. All right. I'm here to show you. All right. Let me make sure y'all can see me still. I want you to have a good setup. There we go. That works. Okay. And like I said, you can download this workbook for free, the journaling analysis process, and you can print it out at home, or you could just pull it up on your computer. I'm pulling mine up so that I can just have this out, make sure I don't miss any of the bullet points that really need to be covered. But the workbook really breaks it down in the most concise way. You can always go back to it, and you don't have to worry about like just shifting back in between, forth in between pages of notes. You can just pull it up, put one page of the analysis that you're working on one side, put your journaling page on the next side, okay? Because it has the journaling pages. Here, I'll flip my camera and show y'all exactly how you can do it. Back camera. Okay, so it flips my camera for me, but I have one sheet here that's the, y'all, this is so wild. It's doing really weird angles. But we have one sheet that's my journaling space. And then we have the other sheet with the instructions literally right beside each other. That's exactly what you can do. Okay. Y'all, I don't even know what happened. I apologize for the technical difficulty. I'm still reworking my way around the live streaming system that I'm using. And it's made my media disappear. Okay, so just bear with me for a moment, y'all. Just a moment, okay? As I'm getting everything put back up for you to see. But how is everyone feeling so far after you've read the journaling prompt? Because definitely take note of that so that you can do your analysis version 3. And as you start to answer your prompt, definitely take note of how you're feeling there as well. All right. So, oh, it just doesn't want to pull up. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to face so we can just go ahead and keep it moving. All right. So with analysis version 4, the first thing you're going to do is go back to analysis 3, the last part, and you're going to list all of the intrusive thoughts that bring up certain negative around the concept or theme that you notice within. Okay. So analysis version 4, the first thing you're going to do is go back to analysis 3 at the end and see what intrusive thoughts you had going on there. Decide what concepts or themes they go under. Write that down. That's why we discuss them first. And then you're going to go ahead with thoughts in one sort of section or area that surround the same negative feeling and concepts that you noticed. You're going to give each phrase a new meaning. Okay? So, I wish I remembered which day I said this, but um, as I was going back for myself and realizing that I had been asking myself a question out loud over and over, and it was the right question, I just wasn't focusing on it in the right way. And I was like, oh my God, what am I not getting here? What am I not getting? I must not be getting something as an understanding because I'm still stuck in this 3-year cycle, right? I felt so stuck in this 3-year cycle. I was like, I must not be getting something. What does everybody else know around me that I'm not getting? Okay? I was asking, what am I not getting? When in reality, what I wasn't getting was an actual chemical to my brain. It wasn't knowledge, it was an actual physical thing. So repositioned the way I looked at something. I changed my perspective on how I looked at that very question, and I was able to move through that stuckness. Just like that. I say just like that, but it took a lot of a long time of asking it in the least appropriate way for my circumstance. It wasn't wrong, because that's a very valid question depending on what's going on. It just wasn't appropriate to my circumstance to view it the way that I did. It wasn't beneficial to my circumstance to view it the way that I did. So from there, after you give that new phrase a meaning, the phrases that you listed, um, literally turn them on your heads to make them mean whatever you need to mean for it to be a supportive and uplifting idea for you, even if you need to change a few words around. Okay, definitely revisit. I'm gonna actually just post some clips and make sure you guys can see them, but you can always revisit the previous videos where I turned other phrases on their heads. Okay, and then the third thing you're gonna do is create affirmations that help you affirm these new thoughts. So these new thoughts are not just the affirmations, they're the new beliefs that you're instilling in yourself. But in order to make sure that the old self, when it pops up, because it will, in order to make sure that person doesn't take over, you're going to have ways to combat that person. Okay? Because they're not going to be just generally okay with you using these new thoughts and new meanings and new phrases. Okay? They're going to be like, no, because remember all that risk, all that disaster, all that destruction that could happen. Remember. And you're going to have phrases that calm that down. Phrases like a very useful one for me was the first time I had it, which was anxiety or ooh, action transforms anxiety into excitement. That was the first time it was just a phrase for me. I realized it wasn't doing enough. I reworked it a little. I added some more words. I said aligned actions transform anxiety into peace, contentment, and excitement. Okay? So don't be afraid to add words, take away words, do a little bit of jazz to it, okay? Do a little bit of improvisation on it. On that baby, kick her up, kick her down, change the key. Do whatever you need to do to make your new beliefs stick, okay? And it's gonna take time. You're gonna have very hard days where it's like, okay, I don't even know. Like, am I really doing this right now? Am I really doing like you're gonna have moments like that. You're gonna have moments like that. You're gonna have moments where you sit there and you wonder, no, it was easier doing that other thing. Even though it kind of sucked, it was easier. This is hard. And I never really understood it before. People would be like, yeah, it's hard to actually grow and change your life. And I was like, I don't get it. I don't get why that is hard, because the physicality of things isn't necessarily hard. It's the idea and the belief of certain things that keep you from taking certain actions. That is what's hard to change. That is the thing that actually is bewildering. And it makes you go, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. That's what it does. So it's time to target those. It's time to target them intentionally so that you can grow in the direction or at the rate or both at which you choose. You have power over your life and you can reset your life. It's all up to you. You just have to allow yourself to believe in the possibility of change so that you can see all of the opportunities for change around you, so that you can choose to overcome the fears in between you and those opportunities instead of seeing them as obstacles. And then you can seize those opportunities. Okay? Now, um, a few ways to identify current themes and concepts in your life or in your beliefs. You can create priorities and categories of your life. So, create a priority list or a category list of your life so you know what the main categories of life are for you. They're going to be different for everybody. Some people literally have, and not just because some people have different like things going on in their life, but because some people don't see certain things as something to make a whole aspect. They actually put it inside a different aspect. So don't worry about what mine are called. What are yours called? What are your priorities? What are your categories of life? Put your priorities in a number list, okay? Number them, give them a number, and nothing can tie, babe. You can give them the same amount of energy, but which one are you going to go to first? And I want to go ahead and wrap this up. I have two more bullet points on how you can identify these themes and concepts. Now, from there, you can say, okay, what are my priorities in the individual categories? So let's say you are a writer. Okay, one of your priorities is writing, but you have three different books you're writing, and apparently a screenplay too, and a whole poetry jam that you always just love to, you just like to do that for fun. You don't even want to publish it. So, how do you prioritize them? You got to give one a number. You got to give them a number so you know which one needs to get worked on first and the most. Okay? And then that from there, for each concept, I can extend this theme into a full statement by combining it with the recurring negative phrases. This statement is the negative belief. Mm, okay. I'm going to be diving more into analysis version 4 tomorrow with you guys as well, because we still have some more to journey on with it. And I want you to really see what it looks like really broken down and added with all of the other analysis versions. But if you want more all on your own in your own timing, download the workbook for free. For FREE, and that spells free. Okay, this isn't creditreport.com, but you can still get it, baby. All right. Now, our affirmations for today, and then we'll be closing out. I want to go ahead and go through these. Okay. Affirmation: I am, nope, my daily appreciation is coming to me first. I am proud of who I am. Okay, this one is just a recurring one for me. So now I've highlighted a recurring affirmation for the theme of my life that I've been working on. I am proud of who I am, who I have been, who I am becoming, and who I will always be. Period. I love that. Okay. Gratitude. I am grateful. Actually, no, no. Ooh, I feel a lot of appreciation coming on today. Okay. Gratitude. I am grateful that I choose to seize the opportunities that align with me. Period. Okay. Okay. In my affirmation, I am graceful, bold, not bodacious, audacious. I like that too. And what's the other word I'm looking for? Eclectic, and voluminous with personality. I know that's right. And just one more time, I'm going to read them all to you guys before we go, and we'll be done. For day 11 of my 30-day Reset My Life challenge, my affirmation is I am grateful. I am graceful, bold, audacious, eclectic, and voluminous with personality. My appreciation: I am proud of who I am, who I have been, who I am becoming, and who I will always be. My gratitude: I am grateful that I choose to seize the opportunities that align with me. Period. I know that's right. Okay. I'm done. I wanted to make sure I was done in 30 minutes or less. I've been really trying to make sure that 30 minutes or less, y'all. I, I'm a bit verbose. And you see, I'm going to use my 30 seconds. So thank you all for joining. If you learned something here today, if you gained something, please share. Share with someone you believe is also going to gain something. I am proud of you for being here and going this far. Look at you. You're going to be back tomorrow and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay? Thank you all. Goodbye.